let me introduce something that will interest you: mobile learning. And before I go into details, I will talk about mobility. It's impossible to live without mobility. For that, we need a toolbox. We can have so many alternative internet connections. In the office or at home, I have DSL. But if I have to be out of office, I can be connected with thousands of Wi-Fi point connections all over the world, airports and many other things. And if I have to have an enormous sacrifice of going on holidays, I can use my phone or my PC. Be mobile as myself. But to talk about mobile learning, I have to talk as well as e-learning. And this is important because I have to pose you a question. What is e-learning? E-learning has been many different things: computer-based learning, distance learning, distributed learning, web-based learning, internet-based learning, B-learning, M-learning, and today D-learning, digital learning. Because our students are digital learners and we have to be digital teachers. Let's give you a topic which will detail in our communication about learning generations, from e-learning 1.0 to e-learning 3.0. In 1.0, everything was delivered in PDFs or words. But today, we have much more than that. We have synchronous and asynchronous communication. We have all multimedia contents distribution. We have multi-channel contents, and we have mobility. This is very, very, very important. This introduces a new model, a model that we have several important aspects: synchronicity and synchronous contents as well, online tutoring, evaluative evaluation, and we have different styles of contents available. We can overpass the barrier of 50-50, and we have virtual and real presence classrooms on which we can make our tutoring. But we can make continuous evaluation assessment, and we can apply it can be applied in all levels of teaching and learning process. And finally, we have an important tool, which is mobility, which should be used properly. And the last but not the least, it is impossible to talk about mobility without its support of technology. Xavier Bazogain and his team will report the results of their research as well in our communication. Conclusions are: Rosenberg in 2001 said that the most important revolution in the future will be not e-learning, the disappearing of the e, it will be learning, because it's unthinkable that we will not use all kinds of these new technologies and methodologies in our process, in our job. And another important conclusion is: to be or not to be mobile learning is not a question, it is a must. Thank you for your attention. Just a few words about the authors. António dos Reis is a university teacher in Lisbon, and Javier Bazogain and Miguel Angelo, they are teaching in Basque Country University. They are technicians, they are from the technical side, and Florentino Velasquez is the director of PhD program in Extremadura University, and Sisto Cubo is the Dean Education Science faculty in Extremadura University. Thank you. We'll be very happy to be in London next March.